Hello YouTube, Size17 here, but you can just call me Travis, and welcome back for another collection update. Nothing much to add, so let's just jump into the music. In the background, if you've been watching me the last couple, probably 2-3 videos, been really getting into synthwave, retrowave kind of stuff, and so I thought, why not throw some in the background for this week. This is Perturbator, probably one of the more well-known names in the genre. This is 2016 release, the Uncanny Valley on Blood Music. Speaking of Blood Music, the new Hollywood Burns Invaders album rules. Check it out. Alright, first up, this is a reissue of a black metal band. This is Krolok, at the end of a new age. Sorry, this is there we go. A reissue of this is an EP, Slovakian black metal band, really awesome stuff. Their album that was released last year? Yeah, last year, I think. Yeah, Flying Above Ancient Ruins is awesome. Just really cool, a good mixture of like kind of mid-paced to also very fast, melodic, black metal, really cool stuff, very kind of second wave sounding, really like it, but yeah, I think the melodic part is really what wins me over in this band. Like, for instance, there's a part in the actual title track at the end of A New Age where like all the music kind of goes out for the most part, and just like the guitar just is left alone by itself, and it just sounds awesome. Yeah, I really like this band a lot. Very cool, vampiric black metal. The CD reissue I have here contains 2 bonus tracks that were originally found on a split with another Slovakian black metal band, which Tomorhet or something. I can't remember what they're called. Also, they're also on the demo When the Moon Sang Our Songs, which actually also just recently got a reissue, and that will be shown here soon. Also, show you the liner notes here. Mine's actually I don't know if all of them are like this, but mine's stapled upside down in the middle. Yeah, cool stuff. Definitely check it out on Bandcamp. I'll leave links. I think this is still available, so you can pick that up. Actually, I think all of these actually came from Bandcamp, so that's actually pretty cool. This is out on a Lunar Apparitions, looks like a new label, as this is Moon number 3. The most recent thing it looks like they released was Moon number 4, was like a Lampier release. So yeah, looks like they're probably going to be specializing in black metal. So yeah, cool stuff. Like it a lot. Krolok, definitely. If you're into cool, second wavy melodic black metal stuff, definitely give these guys a try. You'll probably like them. All right, here we go. Here's some synthwave. This is a new release. This is the debut release from, I'm not sure if it's pronounced this way, but we're going to call them K.A.R.R., or if you would like, K.A.R.R., but I'm going to go with K.A.R.R., and their release, K.A.R.N.A.G.E, also spelled with the K and the 2 R's. Like I said, this is a synthwave. I'm not exactly sure where these guys are from, to be honest. I tried to do a bit of research and figure it out, but it eluded me. The label that they're on, Workstat Recordings, I'm almost definitely sure is from Greece. But it's funny, on the band's Bandcamp, they have several tags at the bottom. It's like they have like Greece, Berlin, Moldova, and a couple others I think too. So I'm not really sure where these guys are from, but it doesn't really matter. But usually I like to say that. Anyway, came across these guys as I'm constantly right now searching Bandcamp for new synthwave stuff that I haven't listened to already, and came across these guys, and at the time only one track was released, the number 2 track, With Her Tonight, featuring vocals from JJ Mist, who I'm really into right now. Also, she is a female singer who does stuff similar style from New Zealand. Wish she had physical stuff, but I actually did buy her digital stuff on Bandcamp. But only the With Her Tonight song was released, but I love that song. It's awesome. The music is incredible. The vocals by JJ Mist, awesome. They sound great. But I was kind of hesitant to buy this because one thing I've noticed also from looking at a lot of synthwave is it's kind of a gougey genre. I'm not sure if it I don't know if there isn't the demand for it, so they have to overprice for it, or I don't know, because that really doesn't make sense because there's a lot of artificial scarcity to really low. This is limited to 20 copies. But yeah, just in general, the synthwave genre is very gougey. That's my opinion. Anyway, so I was really hesitant to buy this, but the label ended up having a Easter sale, so 20% off. So I did end up buying it, and I'm glad that I did so because it is a really, once it was finally all released to me, it is a really great album. Really enjoy it a lot. If you're interested, check it out on the Bandcamp. At this point, there is one left, so jump fast if you want it. Yeah, really into this a lot. It's cool. The synths are awesome. This band also employs a guy who plays guitar. Any band right now who is combining the synth with the guitar is totally destroying it. An album that I'll be showing you is when it finally comes out physically here, Midnight Danger. I've had the digital tracks since February. But the actual vinyl record itself doesn't come out until the 23rd, so I'm really excited for that to come, because as of right now, it is my favorite album of this year. I love it a lot. But yeah, anyway, this band too also, because that's why I brought up Midnight Dangers, because they employ guitars heavily in their synthwave. But yeah, that's what this band does too, and it sounds great. Both the tracks Reincarnate and Carnage both have pretty cool solos that I like a lot in them. The third track, Into the Sunset, also features vocals featuring Dead Man Dancing, who I didn't really look into other than just this track, so not at all. But yeah, I really like this album a lot. It's pretty good. It's just really solid synthwave. I'm still pretty, I'm pretty novice in the synthwave stuff. But what I've sort of gathered is that like Perturbator sound, this is more of a dark synth, which I've come to realize that sort of was what I like the most. And I think this band K.A.R.R.N.A.G.E here has some of those elements of dark synth in there, but I think they have some other stuff too. But can't really speak too confidently to tell you what those are. But anyway, regardless, good stuff. Definitely check it out. K.A.R.R.N.A.G.E with Carnage. Came with a couple stickers. All right, another synthwave. This is another band that is in the dark synth grouping. This is a band called Clusterbuster, and this is their release, Midnight Maimer. As you might guess, with that album title, this is a very horror-infused and themed band. All of their stuff sounds like it could be in a horror soundtrack, and it sounds amazing. I love this album. I've listened to it tons. It's probably one of my most listened to albums of this year already. Kind of back to that gouging thing. And to speak more onto that, even with the little discount code, I still spent like $20 on the CD, which is kind of ridiculousness. And this one, for the CD, this is all I get. I get a record sleeve, and then like it's on a CD that looks like a record and stuff. That's all it is. Just these two things. I guess it's kind of cool because it's got a black back too, but kind of nothing doing here. And I still paid like $15 for this, which is kind of insane. But I'm glad to have it, regardless, even if it's ridiculous. Out on Future 80s Records. Yeah, cool stuff. I did actually find that this got a, just at the end of last year, did get on K.A.R.R.N.A.G.E Records, I think. Got a vinyl release, so I might pick that up. I might not. I probably won't, but you should if you are interested in this, because this album rules. It really does. I did end up picking up another one of this group's releases called Total Terror. The CD was long sold out, but I think it was like this, was limited to very small quantity, and the tape that was selling before shipping was $17 before shipping. So I was like, I really can't, like, I can't justify buying that. But they too ended up having a sale. This one actually 40%. So I did swing and pick up that, and I'm happy that I did, because that one also is another core release. That's the worst part about them being gougies, that I end up paying for the gouging. The gouging. So it's on me, I guess, for paying for it. But I like this release a lot. Cool stuff. Just awesome synth solos and stuff all over this. Really great stuff. Like this a lot. Check it out. Cluster Buster, which I'm not really a fan of that band name, but whatever. They're from Norway. I think it's just one guy, but Cluster Buster, Midnight Maimer. All right, one more. This is, I spoke to this band last week and said that I had bought this. Got a sticker. Substratum is the band. This is their self-titled release from 2016 out on Swords and Chains Records. Yeah, really like this album too. Just really into this band a lot right now. Other than Synthwave, this is probably one of the only things I'm listening to right now that isn't Synthwave, Substratum. But it is 3 albums I'm listening to, so you know that's not nothing. Yeah, I really like this release too. I kind of, I think said so last week, but there's something kind of there's kind of a thrashiness to a lot of the songs in this album, which I really I like. Cool stuff. There's a band there. Just an extra bonus for me. These guys are from my area. They're from Seattle, so that's cool. But yeah, just awesome. Traditional heavy metal. If you're into traditional heavy metal, definitely check these guys out. What's her name? Amy Lee Carlson has just a cool, gravelly, soulful vocal voice that I really like. Yeah, definitely check these guys out if you're into any of the new wave of traditional heavy metal stuff. I think you'll probably be into this. Down cover looks like it's got like predators and stuff on it. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's all I got for this week. So, actually, I took a break from watching Pat Gronzer Salem's 1-year anniversary live stream to do this video. So I'm gonna get back to doing that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're familiar with any of these releases, please let me know what you think of them. And if you are into Synthwave, throw some artists at me, because I want to hear some cool stuff that I don't know yet. Yeah, thanks. Have a good day.